Well, it's been a second, huh? Sorry for the lack of videos this year. A lot has been going on. Some good, some bad, some neutral. But in general, I've been too busy to do too much for this channel. I still enjoy making content for YouTube, even though I don't really have the time, so I wanted to give some quick recommendations of 4 movies and 1 TV show from the year 2024 that I thought didn't get the spotlight they deserved. These aren't the best movies of the year or my favorites, just ones that I didn't see discussed all that much that I thought deserve some more attention. And if you're looking for something that matches the brief, spoiler-free description I give, maybe they'll be for you. Probably the most advertised one on my list is Monkey Man. In a year and really a decade where superhero movies have become mostly stale and overplayed, Dev Patel making his directorial debut and starring in the title role put up one for the ages. This film is action-packed, though surprisingly heartfelt for how little it lets up on the action. The choreography of the fight scenes is some of the best in recent film, and the cinematography is brilliant. I've been a fan of Dev Patel for a long time, but this might just be my favorite thing I've ever seen him in, and it's great for both action and drama fans who want something beautiful and a little bit fun while still rather on the serious side. For something a lot lighter, a lot more fun, try Tig Notaro, Hello Again. Do stand-up specials actually count as movies? I actually don't know that as I'm writing this, but at any rate, it's an hour of wonderful material and some hilarious and insightful jokes by a first-rate comic. I won't give any of the jokes away, but I'll just say that it's worth the watch. And speaking of watch, The Watchers. This horror film got some decent advertising, but kind of disappeared after release, which I think is a shame because it's definitely got the makings of a future cult classic film if it catches on. Ishana Night Shyamalan, in her directorial film debut, expertly takes the beautiful setting of an Irish forest and a familiar eerie tone she mastered on the TV show Servant, and creates a character-driven horror film that is both enthralling and inviting. Rather than scary throughout the whole film's runtime, the nostalgic technology, warm colors, complex characters, and grounded performances led by Dakota Fanning provide a scenario for both fear and more positive emotions. And though it has a few choices I think could have been tweaked a little bit to reach an even better film, especially towards the end, I was very glad to have seen this one in the theaters. Last movie I want to recommend, and most recent, is Carry On, ostensibly a Christmas movie in the sense that Die Hard is, but make no mistake, this is not Die Hard in an airport. When I say this movie is stressful, I mean it in the best way possible. The performances, script, and camera work keep you on the edge of your seat as soon as we get going. Now, fair warning, the first several minutes will lull you into a false sense of security, no pun intended. So if you are bored in the first chunk of the film, don't worry. That's just setting you up for a thrilling ride that lasts the rest of the film. Also, Jason Bateman makes a great villain, one of the best I've seen in a movie in a long time. And before ending this video, I want to recommend one TV show. TV series take a lot longer to watch, so I don't want to go overboard and recommend a ton of TV shows, but one that I saw almost nobody talk about, at least here in the United States, was The 8 Show. This very, very dark comedy is another piece in a long line of semi-horror media investigating the class struggles within social infrastructure, and does so in a thoroughly engaging, funny, and sad way that you don't always see. Though it's been compared quite often favorably for the most part to Squid Game, I think it's its own thing worth watching on its own merits. It tells a really cool story with some great performances and complex characters that you can watch and root for throughout. Alright, well, I wanted to get something done in time for the new year. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great 2025.